I'm 42 and I begin in a brand new chapter in my life today. Hey guys, Johnny here. I'm in my new apartment in downtown Brisbane. Just moved in yesterday. Finally got everything sorted out. Went to the store, got everything I needed. But prior to this, I was in the suburbs for the last 2 weeks. I was feeling very stuck, very stifled. I know that I've had the goal of really improving my dating life and just becoming a better content creator, doing all this stuff. Like I have some goals and did not feel like I was reaching them. So in this video, I want to kind of outline where I'm at, where I want to go, what I'm going to do for the next 60 days, help you guys keep me accountable, show you what my progress is. Maybe it'll help you guys out as well. So where I am right now, I'm 42. I'm still single. I've been divorced for 8 years. I've had some great relationships that have just not panned out, and now I'm still single. I'm a little bit overweight. I still have a little bit of a belly. I can continue to work out some more. My hair is thinning a little bit, it feels like, since I stopped taking the medicine. So I'm going to start getting back on that to, I think it's called finasteride and minoxidil. Try to thicken up, keep it looking as good as possible. I'm going to do what I can to continue to improve my SMV, my sexual marketplace value, if you want to call it that. But just try to make myself look as attractive as possible. Try to thicken my hair up. I still use moisturizer every day, brush my teeth, eat healthier. Over the last couple weeks, when I went to Bali, prior to this in Mexico, I was eating very clean, very healthy, feeling great. Then I went to Bali. I convinced myself to get Coca-Cola and candy, and now I've just been addicted to that. So for the next 60 days, I'm going to start the 60-day challenge. I'm going to eat clean. Pretty nervous about that, to be honest. I can already tell my brain's already trying to convince me that I should just not admit this on camera so that I can get away with doing it and not feel guilty about it. But I'm gonna do that. Let's see where else. Yeah. So my hair, yeah, my confidence is pretty good. I do have some good, solid interactions when I am going and talking to people, but I also have some limiting beliefs. Like I'm going to do 10 approaches a day every day for the next 60 days. And this could be very difficult. Maybe it's not going to be 10 every day if I get into long interactions or instant dates. But that's the goal. I'm going to try to do 10 a day because it's going to help me just get over the social anxiety. It's going to help me just be able to be myself more, not worried about what people think, going for what I want. This is something that I've always struggled with. Um, Letting approach anxiety stop me from going for what I want. If I see a cute girl, I want to talk to her. I do want her to be a part of my life potentially if we're a good fit. But in the past, I would always be so worried about what other people thought of me that I would never go and even give myself a chance. I would just come up with things in my head. I call them weasels. That, she's walking too fast. She wouldn't like me. She's not in a good mood. A lot of just things that are keeping me from actually doing it. So I do still have these mindsets. I'm thinking of doing my 10 approaches today, and my mind is already convincing me that it's going to be very difficult. I shouldn't do it. I'm going to look dumb. Girls aren't going to like me. So I'm already nervous about that aspect as well, which, I guess that's why you challenge yourself so you can get through this. So I know for me, this is going to be the best way to get the dating life that I want. And it's not even necessarily about getting all women or being great seducer or anything like that. It's about just becoming the guy I know I can be, letting go of shit, not worried so much about what people think of me, not worried about do I have to say the right things, getting rid of this nice guy behavior that I have to do things for other people to get what I want. I'm just going to go for what I want. And it's not in a go for what I want at the expense of others. It's I go for what I want because I want to see what's going to happen. I'm a man. I go for the things in my life that I want. I'm going to do what it takes to make more money. I'm going to do what it takes to get the dating life I want. I'm going to do what it takes to get the health that I want. So that's where I am now. I have those limiting beliefs. I am afraid of admitting this challenge. I don't want to fail, obviously, but I do want to hold myself accountable. I do want to get the dating life I want, the life that I want. I've seen many posts over the last couple days on Reddit. I've been doing more Reddit outreach. Guys saying that dating doesn't work. It's all cooked. Cold approach doesn't work. Dating apps don't work. And I know for me, when I was getting out of a divorce, if I had read this stuff, I would have believed it because I would have thought like, yep, 34. At the time I was 34, overweight, not good at socializing, never been attractive to women. I guess my wife was attracted to me, but I think deep down I always thought like I was just never attractive and I was just lucky. Maybe we just settled with each other. But if I would have read this when I was going through a divorce, I would have believed it and I might not have even tried. I would have said, oh, dating apps don't work. Okay, great. I don't have to try. Cold approach doesn't work. Okay, great. Well, I guess I'll just keep playing video games, whatever. But luckily for me, I did come across a lot of useful content. Jordan Peterson saying, what's one thing you could do that you would do every day to improve your life? Listening to, what was I thinking? Nobody's coming to save you. I don't remember who said that, but realizing that if I want to get the life that I want, the dating life that I want, I'm going to have to do something about it. No one's going to come save me. No one's going to come and do these 10 approaches for me. No one's just going to give me the dating life that I want, the life that I want. So I'm going to have to set these challenges. I'm going to have to go do it. I'm going to have to go do 10 approaches today because I said I would. And I know that's what it's going to take to get me where I want to go. So that's the outline of the challenge. I'm going to keep you guys posted every day. Again, I'm nervous about making a video every day. We'll see what happens with that. But I'll give a topic for the day, do that in the morning, and then I'll do my 10 approaches. I'll brief you guys on what happened so that I'm learning from it. Maybe it'll help you guys out as well. I don't want you to think that dating is broken. I guess going back, I kind of got off topic. But when I was 34, I probably would have thought dating was broken. And now I'm 42, so 8 years later, and it's definitely not broken. I've had great experience just over the last weekend. It's just if it feels broken for you, maybe reanalyze why you think that way. Are you taking steps that will improve your dating life? Are you asking the right people? Are you working on yourself? Are you becoming more emotionally available? Are you a better communicator? There's probably things that you could do that if you just analyzed or asked for some feedback, maybe it would help you and you'd start getting the dating life you want. I've been working with George for the last couple weeks. He's much older than me, and he's having a lot of success now doing cold approach, getting on the apps. Like, he's not just going to settle. What are your options, honestly? Like, you can say dating is broken, and then you can make Reddit posts about it and still feel miserable and not make any progress. Or you could say, well, it's not broken. There's things that I could do, and I'll prove it. And even if I don't get any results, at least I will be making progress. I don't know. Maybe dating is broken, and I don't know what I'm talking about. That's what this challenge will figure out. I'm 42 now. Like I said, I'm not in the best shape. I showed you the little video clip. And my hair is nice, I guess, but it is thinning. Maybe it'll fall out one day. I don't know. But if I do all this for 60 days and nothing happens of it, well, at least it was a fun experience. I have something to show for it. I can make funny content. And then I'll tell you guys it is broken and you can just quit forever. So I guess that's the objective for the 60-day challenge. I guess maybe I'll post what it is exactly. Like, I'm going to meditate every day, eat healthy, do the approaches. I'm going to journal all my dates. I realized I did the field report for my date Sunday, which was great. I love that experience. I love to reflect on that. But I realized some of the best relationships I had, I didn't even write a report about how that date went. So it would be nice to be able to go back and be like, oh, yeah, we did talk about that. We did have that amazing experience together. I remember it in my head, but obviously to read it, there's probably things that I'm missing that would trigger something. So definitely going to journal that. If you guys aren't journaling, I highly recommend it as well. It's cool to go back and see what you were doing. Good to go through and see what you did well that day, what you could do better. Yeah, we will leave it there. I'm going to post this. Well, I'm going to post this. I will do my 10 approaches today, give you an update on how it went. If I was nervous, if I had any good interactions, if any crazy shit happened, I'll let you know about that. And then I will post that. It'll be Christmas tomorrow, so That'll be interesting. I'll be on my own for Christmas, and we'll see what happens there. Quick tour of the apartment, I guess. This is I guess this is what it looks like. It's nice to come into. This is the bathroom. That's George's room. He'll be here every once in a while. Here's my room. Here are my sheets that I bought. They're like sandpaper, so I'm done with them. It was so uncomfortable sleeping with that. But it's nice being able to come into a furnished apartment. I can literally just pick up and go wherever I want, when I want. Obviously, I'm in a lease now, but like once this is done, I can just take my suitcase. I could go move to Europe. I could go move to Buenos Aires. I could go back to Mexico. Me personally, I love that freedom. That's something that once I got divorced and I wasn't tied down to anything, that's really what I wanted. I went to Boston, Vegas, all over. Like, I really love being able to do that, build those experiences, meet interesting people that I never would have met. I met the girl I was with Sunday. She's from Italy. She said I was the second American she's ever met. And I thought about that. I was like, oh, yeah. When I was in Minneapolis and Wisconsin, I never met Italians. Like, it's probably not that uncommon for people in the States to have, like, never met somebody from maybe Australia or something. So I love that freedom. I'll get back to the tour. This is my grill. Hopefully this color doesn't blur out. This is the view. You got the bridge. Got the river where I went jet skiing. Man, it's very high. I can feel myself not liking it. All right, that's the tour. We'll update you later. Peace. All right, this is the gym of the apartment. I'm getting my first weights lifted. I think I've lifted weights maybe 4 times in the last 40 days. So it'd be good to get that going. You can see the pool. There's a hot tub-ish. And then they got a sauna as well. So good spot. Gonna get a workout in. We'll see you guys later. Well, I was gonna go do my approaches and the elevator took way too long, so I said I would do it later. And now it is pouring rain. Oh, fuck. I don't think there'll be many people walking on the streets today. All right, we'll see if we can get the 10 approaches done. It'd be shitty to miss the challenge already, but we'll do what we can. Still eat healthy, got the workout done. Still a good day. All right, guys, day 1 is complete. It was pouring rain, and I was wondering if I was going to get all the approaches done. Went to the mall, ended up doing 6. Really didn't get a lot of traction for the first 3. I was basically in my head, just giving compliments, saying, hey, I thought you looked nice. And the girls just walked off, which is perfectly fine. That's part of the game. You're going to get more no's than yeses. Just how it is. But then I did open another girl, very cute, Chinese girl, got her number, got another girl's number, and then I just got done with an instant date from my 10th set. We went to a few different places, came here, showed her the roof or the balcony, and had a great night. So day 1 challenge is going strong so far. Did the 10 approaches, making some progress, had a good epic night. I'm going to write that in the field report so that I can remember it. Maybe I'll see this girl again. She's very cool, my kind of girl, so would be good to see her again. Diet went well because we were on this instant date. I didn't have time to eat anything, but I didn't drink, just had mocktails. Did hit the gym today, been eating healthy, did my meditation, did the morning stuff. So day 1 is going well. I guess I don't want to explain too much more. I'm just trying to see how these 10 approaches a day will pan out. So felt very stifled at first, was not making a lot of progress. I was hesitant, like I was in my head not wanting to do it, feeling like I wasn't social, wondering if people are going to see me at the mall, wondering if these girls would even like me, like just this bunch of shit in your head. And once I did the first one is the worst one. Once I did that first one, I was able to warm up a little bit, felt good. Then I did the second one, still didn't go anywhere. Did the third one, still didn't go anywhere. Still got some looks. And that's part of it. Like, you're not every approach is going to go well, but then you end up talking to somebody that you really connect with and that you hit it off with. And you're not going to know that if you're not going to give yourself a chance. So I just gave myself a chance several times today. Got a couple phone numbers. They've responded, so that's a good start. Um, and then I had that instant date with the very last approach of the day. I was just going to the store, saw her. I'd already kind of warmed up, figured I need to get my last one done. Let's just see what happens. Had an epic, crazy night that I wasn't expecting. I was just going to go do this, come home, write some stuff up, film this video. But it's because I gave myself a chance. It's because I'm continuing to try to reevaluate, learn, figure out what I can do better. And you're not going to get that just watching videos, watching theory. You have to get out there. You have to push yourself. Because I've done this, because I've worked on myself, I don't have as much neediness when I'm in a set. I don't really care what happens in the interaction. This girl could have gone home. I would have been fine with that. I still have other stuff to do. No big deal. But I'm just going to see more and more what's going to happen. I want to see over the next 60 days, how am I going to evolve even more? Will I be more social? Will I be even less needy? Will I be able to be myself? Will I don't know. We'll see what happens. I guess I'll leave it there. I got to edit this video. It is almost 11 now. Got to edit the video, write the field report, get this posted. Yeah, stuff to do. I said I would do it. Day one complete. Hope you guys are doing well. It will be Christmas when I post this. It'll be Christmas here, but I'll make a video for you guys tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. Peace.